Hey, my name is Patricia, and my experience with the QRS machine goes back approximately 5 years this December. And at the time, I had very bad, worsening pain in my lower back. And I also was getting a bursitis in my hip, having to have injections of cortisone to get relief, and in my elbows. And then it got so bad I went in to see if there was something else I could do for my lower back pain, and the orthopedic doctor said, well, let's see what we're dealing with. And he ordered an x-ray of my lower back, and he put the pictures up, and he said, well, no wonder you have all this pain. Your lower back is filled with arthritis. So I asked him if he'd ever heard of the QRS machine, and he said yes, he had, but no experience with it. And he said, if you have access to one, go ahead and try it and see what happens. So I was able to acquire a QRS machine and started using it, and slowly, I think probably in about 6 to 8 weeks time, I felt that the pain was getting much better. And I have to add that I may not take any of the non-steroidals because I'm allergic to aspirin, so Tylenol was the only thing that I could use for the pain. Then after about 3 months, it seemed like the pain started to get worse. So I called and said, hey, what's going on? You know, I was doing better, and now all of a sudden the pain is really bad again. And I was explained about the reverse healing and to lay off of the machine for a couple days and then start the treatments again at a lower setting, which I did, and things went fine. And I travel everywhere with the QRS machine. We went to Europe, and I forgot to change the wattage on it, and I blew it out. So I was there for a month without the QRS, and by the time I got home, the pain started coming back again, and I had to send the machine in to be fixed. And 3 weeks had gone by. Now it's 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, and I called and said, you know, do you have a loaner that I can have, because my pain is coming back again, which I was able to get that, and I'm back on track, and I would not be with without the QRS machine. And another advantage that I found with it right away, I always had problems falling asleep at night. And the very first night that I did have the QRS machine, it was unbelievable, because we set the machine up on relax, level 3. I don't even remember falling asleep, and it was the best night's sleep that I had had in months and months and months. And now every evening I take a 30-minute treatment on Relax 3, and I never remember even falling asleep. So that's another advantage of the QRS machine. And I just cannot say enough for it, but especially for the pain, my lower back pain and all my other joint pains. And I had started to get arthritis in the hands, and that is even better, and just say an awful lot about the QRS machine. All right, there's one other thing that I would like to add. Prior to the QRS, I would get up in the morning and have to gently put my weight on one foot and then on the other, and get going and to get things, the stiffness out and the pain, and to work that out. And also riding in the car for 20 minutes even, and I would get out sitting in that position, and the same thing. The pain was so bad that I would have to gently motivate myself to shift my weight to get things going. Now, 5 years later, my pain is completely gone. The QRS has been a godsend to me, and I would not be without it. I travel with it everywhere I go. It's another nice thing. It comes in a case. Now you have to pay to check things through at the airport, but it's well worth it.